I've been lurking for the past while and really enjoying watching, says Recettear909. I need to be going soon, but I have to ask, where did you find that image that's at the top right on screen chat? It's so Christmassy, I love it. I don't remember, that's been sitting on my hard drive for many, many years. I think like 10 years ago I went to try and find all the fan art of Recettear that I could, and that was one of them. So where I found it? Nay clue. I'm sure if you went hunting through Google, you'd be able to find it. If all else fails, you can ping me later on. I'll send you the image that I have. I don't think anyone bought anything through the vendor, which is unfortunate. I need those vending machine transactions. And with so many of my items down in price, it's kind of hurting me. Well, just a little. It's not food, and people sure love food. Well, let's just make sure we're open for the expensive times of days. I want that level 20 for the expansion. And don't think I missed that. That is teal at level 3. Yeah, if you screenshotted it and cropped it, you probably wouldn't get it in full at full quality, because it's pretty good. Something metal, when metal is down in price. You are hurting me here. I guess I'll just give you something really crap that's made of metal, like this old worn sword. More or less perfect. Oh, crumbs! I broke my combo there, forgetting that it was down in price. But we still got a level up through charm, so I'll take it. Hurt my merchant level income though in a big way though. Ouch. And good to know that money is being thrown into the vendor. Could you explain how you know how much people will pay over the base price? I tend to go for about 104, 105 to level them up. Otherwise I gouge them. Some people are like 116, some people are 130. Alouette is about 150. And then when it's a high price item like this, I just double up. So 233 feels about right. Still don't have that next merchant level, mostly because I broke my combo something fierce there. And the down price in metal stuff is hurting pretty badly right now. Jake could wrap crap up in tin foil, throw on some fish hooks and sell it as earrings to the queen herself, says Photopunk. That's the art of the deal. You got it, or you're poor. Right, bracelet for you, and since your budget is strong now, I'm sure you can afford this ludicrously overpriced fairy bracelet. What? Glance down at notes. I only leveled her up twice. Ooh. Dang. Well, that's busting up my merchant level. And charm is so nice to us after we beat her up. In fact, so is TL. Everyone we beat up is suddenly nice to us. I hope we get a chance to beat up Griff someday. Some people I'm just gouging and not giving nice prices to, like Woman, if I ever remember to, that is. Because I have her at such a high level that there's not much point in bringing her up further. Muffler seems pretty warm, right? And what was it, 116 works well with Woman? Perfect. Yeah, I know, Max. I know. Alright, show me the money, Kylo. I don't know what works for you, so we just go 233. And all is well. Still no price changes or anything, but I also don't have the elusive merchant level 20, which is very necessary for that expansion. I want that a lot. But damn, the price on metal stuff not going down is getting painful here. Got all these knight shields that have just been unable to sell, so throw them out as well. Smells like a 233 purchase to me. Excellent. Arma's got such a big budget, and now she can buy stuff for, I can only imagine, millions. Sadly, I got nothing that I can sell to her for millions, but if I did... This would be handy for Louis if we used him. But like any sane person, I avoid using Louis like the plague. And this would also be good for Charm, because now she'd have some leveled up breastplate. You're rich, Jake, says Manar. Well, not enough for the debt that's coming. I'll have a look at that in the morning. Damn, I'm still short on level 20, which I sorely need. Day 26. News is important here. What's going on? Worn swords are currently in with pensioners. Price of metal things is normalized. Merchant Guild Master, your wife is looking for you. So 500,000 is due in 2 days. I don't have that. But metal things have normalized. Old men wanting worn swords would boost up my merchant level enough to get the expansion. And then I could really try and aggressively sell. But they're gonna want worn swords. And I don't have worn swords. It would also level up Old Man something fierce, and I have not leveled him up that aggressively. Food and food, but food is not yet normalized, so I don't like that. We'll go on a shopping trip and hope that it normalizes. And I will have the Old Man event. Also gives me a chance to buy a bunch of other stuff that's pretty expensive. What's the point in money if you don't... Wow, okay, no, this is pretty awesome. All these expensive things, I don't want to buy them up, they're so expensive, but I shouldn't be put off of it. I still make the money back on them. Better to buy now and not have to buy them up later. Sure, it cuts into the profits, but I'm sure we'll survive as well. Right, I got the bone helm, and that's the one that requires 10 slime livers. That's so ridiculous as to be laughable. Let's just stop looking at fusion, it's bad for my health. What can we buy here, though? Food is still cheap, however the things that are of limited stock are still out of stock. I still didn't crash the Golden Scales market, which surprises me. I'm seeing card hoard in your future, says Brelix. Let's not go there just yet. I've come back from worse. That said, though, I don't have a lot of time to do it. I essentially have 1 day to make the 500,000. I have to be confident I have everything I need to make that money back. And we'll be sure of that by burning all this money, right? Really though? Roaring swords? They're not gonna get tired of this and want something else? This better be good. I find it more profitable to sell high-value fusion ingredients. Oh, fusion ingredients. Well, when it comes to fusion ingredients, we don't have a lot that are that high value, do we? Let's have a look-see. Because, yeah, I certainly won't be fusioning with them. Void crystals worth 8k, a few of them worth 1k. It's just laughable in comparison to, say, Crystal Sword. Alright, this best be good. Old men have come in great numbers, looking for the popular worn sword. This is ridiculous. Still, I think 105 is the best to be friendly with Old Man, and straight away we have a level up with him. This is good, I want a lot more of those. Old Man is a very frequent visitor, so I want him to have lots of money to spend. But more than that, I want the experience to get merchant level 20, expand the store, and get a lot more sold in the coming days. Nice, bonus. So far they've only leveled up once since entering my store, right? I took my eyes off the prize there for a moment and I hope I didn't miss it. I missed a second level up. Thank you. I had a feeling that the one time I'd look away, it would be a level up. Oh, foodstuffs, right. You sure you don't want more swords? Right, well, I'm just going to give you the crappiest, cheapest breads, because everything is down in price, sadly. Ha, that is it. Well, I don't need any justs with you there. Why does the mother-in-law want that? Also, how old is your mother-in-law? Okay, that was healthy. Weapons are down, that is unhealthy. Food is normalized, very good. Poor adventures without cards. Half pay. Not for me, thankfully. Alright, I need this ASAP. Expansion time, ka-ching. Weapons are down right after I bought them all, which is a kick in the face, but what can you do? Actually, that's the big problem. Those are going to be how I make my money here. Oh well, got a whole lot more space for selling stuff. First thing, you become the super vend, and I'm going to stock you up with golden scale, and I want to keep one behind the counter in case somebody asks for a treasure. Otherwise, all these stupid thankful statues can go in there for now. I'd rather have it full of golden scales, but no can do on that just yet. Right, food. Food is back on the menu. Just weapons are down, and that is so much. Jings, I don't have long to make all this money. Alright, well, let's make it anyway. Crash that melon market for starters. Back it up with a curry market. Still respectable money. Can't put weapons out, it's not worth the losses, so we'll put out some nice expensive armor. Some nice, very expensive armor. Yeah, that should cover most things. There's a lack of rings that I have on offer right now. I'm actually going to reduce the food in order to get another couple of rings out. There we go. Right, that should make me some half-decent money. Let's open up shop for the evening. Okay, the lad Tet909 was able to get the image. Wonder, maybe we should link it for everyone else that might want it. You never know. Bracelets on the menu. I could sell you the one that's on display, so I will. And I'm gonna gouge. Like, pretty much anyone that comes in now has to be gouged, because I need the money. At least I can actually buy things that I sell for good money, and I have people leveled up for it. Well, do I want to gouge men still? Man is only at level 3. What is man when it comes to budget? No, let's try and be the stronger party here. Also, I still want the merchant levels. The next load of more items will be ridiculous amounts of dosh. 2 armor, 2 days. That is just in time to save me from debt hell if armor's still good, so sure. Accessory. I have an opportunity to level you up permanently if I give you something good. Like a shell charm or... I think a bracelet counts, but I sold my good one. Yeah, if I give you the shell charm, it's going to be pretty good. Does he have the budget for it? I've leveled up Elan thrice. That is not enough for the shell charm. Probably enough sand charm, though. Perfect, he says. Well, there you go. But that's not the big money that I need, Elan, man. Try to think about my needs going forward. And yeah, TTC, we're still free marketing, and it feels pretty good. Nice! The women still want the expensive stuff, which is good, because I still want to gouge the women. Not the best traffic I've ever seen. Tomorrow has to bring in the crazy dosh. But we have the expansion. We have the items to sell. What's the big news today? The price of shields has... Okay, well, glad I sold my pearly one. Armor is normalized. That's awful news. Basically all bad news. Weapons are down, shields are down, and all the stuff that I was banking on is normalized rather than gotten better. Well, dang. Guzmalul saying, tuning in just to hear Jake say, I always try to gouge women. Take it out of context all you want, it makes sense in the context. That's not my best stuff. I need my best stuff out there. My silver helms, my melons, my shell charms. Right, we have to dedicate the day to selling. Let's try and make ends meet. It's time for a crusade. The great elven racial war needs you, Teal. Food for the girl, and looking down, I've leveled up girl twice, so maybe she can afford a melon? I think I passed by my food, didn't I? It's a risky one. I'll go down for curry instead, I think. Mont Blanc is 6,000 base, curry is 8,200. Cutlet bowls and shrimps, I'm keeping those. God, all this food's making me positively ravenous. She likes 110 price, so there you go. Night CEO is in chat saying that this is their favourite game ever. That's nice. Imagine the money you could make on contraband. Well, that's what playing RimWorld is for. Did he just call me easy? Daddy wants some curry. There we go. Daddy in the east. Making good progress. That was a good haul for the morning, because the morning tends to be quiet time. Still, let's keep those melons and curries being shifted. What else can I put on display? Not the weapons, sadly. I could throw the weapons in the vending machine, but I want to make decent money off of them, not just 100% money. Not that I make much more than 100% when I sell them straight up, so actually there's a case to be made for that. Thankful statues are one thing, but they don't make the same kind of money that selling these bad boys do. Vending machines are a great way to sell items that are in the blue, but it's still better to sell stuff that has high price. Better to make low returns on high price than high returns on low price. Just simple stuff, but it doesn't get through a lot of people's boneheads. There we go. Come one, come all. I got it all. Can I get a hat? Jeez. The hat obsession is just not ending. She should be able to afford a pirate hat, though. A nice, friendly pirate hat. At 110, of course. Tomorrow is 500k max. We should be alright, right? Some food for the old man. He can certainly afford my melons. And we have so many of them. Want to gouge. Old man only leveled up twice when I brought him in. I still want to gouge. Show me the dosh. The girl's delight for curry is just not ending as well. It's fine though, it's money in my pocket. And this is why I kept a treasure on the backup, and I'm glad I leveled him up. And you better believe he gets gouged on that treasure. Two foodstuffs, 2 days. Too easy, Elan. It's all yours. And that was a nice transaction in the vending machine. Oh yes, yes, Teal. I'm almost sorry, but I'm not quite. I want every penny you've got for that. Nice. Cap it off with a level up too. What a comfy store. I think the bamboo flooring really helps out. The fake starry walls as well. The cardboard boxes just scream Povo, but they work very well for the store atmosphere, right? Getting a bit light in here, probably because of what I'm stocking, but that's okay. This is a great store atmosphere thing. I don't particularly like engaging with this mechanic, but it's so cute. Recht, seriously though, I am running so close to the amount of money that I need for the payment. That's going to leave me with nothing to actually make after that. I gotta pump out money like nobody's business, but how? Darken, what's up next? More vending madness. Nice, but maybe not nice enough. I'm gonna have the messy scroll on display. I don't wanna bother fusing garbage. they've run me dry of curry. I just got the one left there. At least you can live in one of your counters when you miss the payment. I really need 2 cold weather clothes. I'm gonna need them in 3 days. No problem. If I'm still running a store by then. Well, you certainly were cold. And again, there's no point in giving her anything short of a Gouging deal. 116 for the woman. Man still has a bit of leveling to do, so I'll be reasonable with him. And it pays off just like that. Man has leveled up to 4. Charm wanting a ring is great news, because the graceful ring, of which I have 2, is pretty good, and I leveled her up a fair bit, so she should be able to afford this. Charm is level 4, and let's not beat around the bush here, Charm. I need money. They'll take my legs if I don't get the money. E1A, she says, so it's all fine. Please, Louis, you're coming for my thumbs. Nice. Louis might be perpetually impoverished, but now he's level 4. So his budget should be around 20-ish thousand. Accessories has... oh no. Also the Worn Swords boom has ended. No tears cried over that, but... It's just prices going down. We're not getting booming prices right now, which is terrifying for me. Is there a way to keep track of the levels of customers? Nope. If you miss that heart, then you're just gonna have to guess it out. You could figure out their level by offering them things at certain prices and then seeing what they bite and what they don't, but there's no menu or something to check levels, if that's what you're getting at. So, this sucks. Accessories are down. Okay, shields are accessories. Or am I imagining that? Maybe they're armor. Who knows? Yeah, that blows. This super blows. Running out of expensive stuff to sell to claw my way out of debt here. Hopefully tomorrow the price on weapons will just shoot right up and we'll all forget about it. Till then I have to put out this lackluster gear. And I want to be able to buy more items so that I can invest more in the shop, but that's just not coming together either. That'll have to do for the evening sales. Jake, one of your window display... yeah, the window display in the top right, you can only get 3 out of 4. And there's no fixing that. No, at least not as far as I'm aware. Maybe there's a way, but... Right, down to our last melon. It's a nice little thing you're... what are you getting at here? Show me the money first. Then again, you are the guild master. I have a feeling you could support the local economy a bit stronger. No, even if you move it to the right, it'll still be 3 out of 4. 3 foodstuffs in 3 days. Hope I can afford more melons by then. That's not good money, Prime. Oh, that's another bonus there. Elan catching up with Louis, both at level 4. Both similarly poor. Ah, that's right, no, we gouge. We gouge when it comes to women. Taking no prisoners. Nice, that transaction in the vending machine just pushed me above 500,000 picks that I need for this crippling level of debt. Brute Queen says 4 months of no oxygen, human leather hats, painful Keppa runs, and exploity EU4s. What a ride. Sinister objects are increasing in popularity with men. Chapel masters are worried. The price of weapons is normalized. Thank God. Be careful when heading out at night. Ooh. So nothing's booming in price, sadly. However, okay, so I guess shields specifically decreased. Alright. Sinister objects are in. I need sinister objects. And it's with men who are leveled up to 4 right now. So man should be able to afford pretty much anything at this point. Now my question is, what is sinister? Let me check the old wiki here. Something plain, something fancy, something holy, something sinister. I don't think that's a lot of stuff that I have access to, but if it's man, we'll see what we can get. I want the most expensive sinister thing possible. I also want my awesome weapons out of here, because I can put them on display soon enough. Sinister, huh? Claws are all sinister. Why not dev push yourself out of debt next time? No, we got to invest. Hang on, about those orders. Today, 2 pieces of armor, which is not down, and 2 foodstuffs, also not down. So, how about those melons? Just 1. Well, at least and just 1 curry as well. That's unfortunate. James, all the good stuff's just not able to get it. I'm gonna have to have some shortcakes on hand, just so I have some food for people. Okay, are there any... Oh, is heretical floor sinister? Floor, floor, floor. My mic is so in the way of my other thing. Heretical floor! But it costs so much. I'm not sure man can afford that. Oh, not at that base price he can't. Damn. But he could next time. That is muckle unfortunate. Wallpapers though. Heretical wallpaper? 20,000's alright, but it's not good enough. Ocean and Eastern. Ah, there's only 1 Eastern. But you better believe I'm going to sell that if it's sinister. How is Eastern sinister? Okay, Ruins is 30. It's not. It's also not one of them. It's Heretical. Heretical's only 20. Heretical table, perhaps? Where are your tables at? Ugh, out of stock. Out of stock. Carpets, then? Also out of stock. Another bummer. Okay, so I can... No, the heretical floor I would not make the returns on. There's no way he can afford 30,000 if he's at level 4. Just not gonna happen with man. And Doomsday and Alchemy in a week count. And we do have Doomsday. Only 1 copy though. But I should check for anything I can buy lots of that is sinister enough. I'll just go through them here. Oh, I didn't check treasures, did I? But none of the ones that I can buy up plentifully are. Hang on, mystery ring is heretical. Do we have mystery rings? This is very important, so I'm putting a bit of time into feeling it out. It doesn't matter, rings are down in price. Alright. Heretical or sinister swords. Bloodblade, I know we don't have that. Daggers, thief, assassin, and cultist. Well, thief's one just isn't worth the dosh. Staves, they're all... Yeah, Kane's staff is, but it's not worth as much as something else we can buy. Anything you could fuse, Jake? No. Just screw fusion, I never even want to think about it. It's such a painful process in the game. The Succubus Bow, which we don't have. The Abysmal Glaive, which we don't have. He doesn't sell me claws, unfortunately. Wizard's robe. Again, it doesn't have the value that was something else we can buy plenty of. Nivan's armband under bracelets, which we also don't have. Sealed shield, magical hat, also don't have. Charms and necklaces, well, they're too far down to consider. Okay, then we're back to whatever it was here, and I've already forgotten what it was. It was probably heretical something. Heretical wallpapers at 20,000? Was that the one? Or was it the likes of Doomsday? Yeah, Doomsday's worth a bit more. I want that. Otherwise, it's going to be heretical wallpapers for days. That's dangerous, though. Any one of these that I buy and don't sell to him, we're not going to make the money back on. So, also, can I sell these on the shelves? Can I put wallpapers on the shelves to sell? I actually don't know. Ooh, that's a big risk. Eastern was heretical, but I could only buy one. Yeah, I think I saved before this, so I should be safe. I got other heretical stuff, so I'll buy 7 of these and try and shift them all. Alright, other than that, I'll do a regular load of shopping, but I have to pay off my debt today, so it's a bit dangerous. I want to buy these when they're cheap. Yoink. And I want more golden scales for the vending machine. Okay, and then anything I can get from the Merchant Guild to make my life easier. Like a crystal sword or a full blade. Kane's staff is heretical, so I want that. Let's just dig our way into debt, and we'll bash our way out. Alright, let's... Well, firstly, can we actually sell this stuff? Whew! Thank God for that. If it's expensive, we gotta try selling it. I swear I had something else that was down, but I'm kind of low on treasures, it seems. It can't be done. 400,000 picks in one day. Impossible, says Lazy Puka. Impossible, eh? You might be right, but we've got to try. Otherwise, I need my other heretical stuff out on display. Doomsday. Kane's thingamajigger as well. The staff, of which I have 2. What else was heretical that I bought? It was a really expensive one, right? Ah, it's already there. Eastern wallpaper. Well, I hope to God that sells. I'm only slightly terrified of this. I have so much money to make today, and if I don't, it's off to the box for me. I might be able to make advantage of this sale tomorrow as well, but by then it'll be too late if I don't have the money today. Alright, let's see how it goes. Serious Uhu just says, it'll work out. Come on, men. Come in great numbers and look for the popular sinister things. Alright, well, they're buying it at least. Now, I would love to just sell these guys something at a level that would make them happy, but I gotta gouge. I got no choice but to gouge here. 125 sound good? That sounds damn good. Oh, they buy from the vending machines as well? I could just maybe make this happen. But they need to buy that Eastern wallpaper. I dunked so much dosh into that. Hopefully they ask me, do you have anything heretical? Louis. No, Louis, you can't afford this stuff. You're broke. Oh. No, Louis. Not like this. I gotta sell the wallpapers. Otherwise they're just gonna sink no money at all for me. Could he possibly afford this though? I'm gonna give you a hell of a good discount on this, Louis. Whew, thank God for that. Go away, Louis. Oh no, Kylo's here as well! Okay. Man, save my store and buy this Eastern heretical wallpaper. But does he really have the money? Maybe I should have considered that beforehand. No, believe in the man. He can afford. Every penny you got, man. That's the art of the deal. I mean, that staff isn't really there for you, but money is money at this point. I gotta shift all those wallpapers or else it's just sunk money. Yes, buy those bloomin' wallpapers. Basically, every wallpaper I don't sell here is... It's not lost money, I can stick it in the vending machine to make the money back, but... Right, he wants his armor. Kylo, I leveled you up a couple of times. You should be able to afford redunculously expensive armor. It's a shame this stuff isn't on big sale, but this should be good for you, right? Right, Kylo, how heavily can we gouge you? I'm thinking 130 for you. Please, they're gonna take my thumbs. Old man is back. He doesn't want his old worn down swords this time, so he wants both my melons. And he can have them for the right price, of course. I don't think he takes the haggling so well, so 116. Come on, just a little bit more of a push. Diane Wallace says, I'm on the edge of my seat. You make this game seem so exciting. Well, we are playing it on survival hell mode. The regular story mode is pretty easy. We were running laps around it last time. Heretical wallpapers. Every one I sell is a boon to me. Even if I had stuff worth more money, I'd be selling the wallpapers, because those other people will not buy. My wife's been up in my shorts about getting something sinister. Such a good line. And that's a level up on man. I haven't been cozying up with him for nice pin bonuses, so I can't expect more than one level up on him out of this, but oh boy. The price of weapons has increased! The game is here to save me. I'm gonna hold on to this heretical wallpaper in my vendor here. Could well be useful. Jake, I was hoping they'd mostly start selling stuff to you. They haven't sold anything to me all run, which is... Oh my. Excuse me whilst I go and bathe in money. And I have the platinum halberd as well. The bad times for no weapons has come to an end. Now everybody can have all the deadly weapons they want. Whew. Who would ever save scum? We take our risks and we live with them here. Somebody comes in asking for food. Well, I have one plate of curry out there, so it's okay. Otherwise, I should sell what's going good, and it's all about the weapons, really. Nothing else. You look so angry. Kyle, what's gotten into you? Well, I know what's gotten out of you. All your money. All your money. Oh, and he loves it. I could have squeezed him for more. That was a near pin. For you, Louis, I cut only the best prices. This is what it's all about. Okay, I thought he wanted them straight away, that'd be worrying. But yeah, 2 days is fine. I stuffed my treasures in the vending machine, but now I know I can make some guaranteed money on buying them. Man is hungry. Hungry for knowledge, and that's what takes him down the wrong beaten path. Could give him a couple of curries, but curry's the only thing I have out on the, yeah, I have a Mont Blanc. It'll do. I'm surprised you have any money left after buying so much wallpaper. Oh. Just a little bit less, and yep. The price of long swords has increased again. Okay. The price of accessories is finally normalized. Help conserve water. Turn that faucet off when brushing your teeth. Roger that. Well, I want to sell weapons while the going is good on weapons, but I can pull out my graceful rings here. Hell, I can pull out all my stuff. If people are going to buy anything from here, it's going to be golden scales and heretical wallpaper. But I do want those weapons sold at high prices. Oh, what a wonderful theme tune for a wonderful game. The game is just giving you money at this point, says Brute Queen. Yeah, that's about to change. Don't you worry, we had to invest pretty heavily to get where we are, so don't think we're off the hook yet. Because just making the payment is not enough. Thankfully, the merchant level's catching up with us there. Of course you have this. I caught his tongue there. Knight's Blade doesn't give me the most money, but it... Oh, wow, that was a small haul. I guess when all you have are weapons, people are less interested. Alright, Tyr. Come and take away all the money I've made for nobody in particular. This would be the final payment on the main game, 500,000. Omedito was my literal round of applause. Yeah, there's no such thing as stacking expenses there, Dennis. Alright, what's going on? Price of precious metals has decreased. Perfect. We're going to stock up on those like crazy. Unfortunately, Sinister Boom thing has ended, but we made good money on that already. So about that next debt. Looks a bit high. Now they're going to increase by the millions, not just the hundreds of thousands. So we have really got to start squeezing every penny out of everybody that steps into the Recettear. And we're not really going to get much better items going on. Let's have a look at this merchant level. More items at level 23, and that's the last of good items that we can buy. So we need to get people's levels up and extort them constantly. Hi, he says, well, I had 800k a week per hour. Yes. Now the point of that money is you have to invest it in making more money, because after a million, it's going to be 2 million. And then however many millions beyond that. So that will be the future challenge for the Recettear. The game claimed that it increases almost infinitely. I want to fight against it as hard as we can. But I'm going to finish it for tonight because we've been at this for about 5 hours and it is a work day in the morning, so some sleep would be very nice to get. Cheers for joining for this. We are far from done with Recettear. Other streams this week are going to be the weekly one-shot, some Nexus, and God knows what else. Maybe even more of this, who's to say. But until then, until that arbitrarily dated stream that we have, it's a cheers and a cheerio.